Hello everyone, Chris here from the FPL Cougars bringing you the top 3 captaincy picks for game week 2. There were 12 players who bagged double-digit hauls in game week 1, including Sterling who hit 20, Mahrez and Peters with 14, Kane and Rashford 13 and Salah on 12, so hopefully these 3 can deliver something similar. Let's start with Salah, who is owned by 45% of the game and is still priced at 12.5 million. He faces a Saints side that are coming off the back of a 3-0 drubbing away at Burnley. Saints conceded 8 shots in the box, and going back to last season, they have now failed to win in their last 6 matches. Salah registered 2 shots in the box and 11 touches in the box at home versus Norwich. His away form is good too, averaging 6.3 points per game in his last 3 away games, including last season. Salah has a great record against the Saints too, having scored 3 in his last 3 games against them. Sterling is the next player worth considering as a captain in game week 2. He is still 12 million and now owned by 36 of all players after his 20-point haul in game week 1. That was only his second ever return of a brace or more away from home in his Premier League career. In game week 1 he amassed 7 touches in the box and registered 4 shots in the box, of which he scored 3 times. Tottenham are rocking up after a 3-1 home win versus Villa, a game in which they conceded 4 shots in the box and 1 big chance. Spurs have a poor record on the road and including last season have now lost their last 6 games. Sterling had a great end to the 18-19 season, averaging 8.6 points per appearance at home in his last 3 home games. Finally, we think Aubameyang is due a good game against Burnley. He is currently owned by 28% and is 11 million in price, meaning he is the least owned of our recommendations. Aubameyang registered 4 shots versus Newcastle, all of which were in the box. Despite scoring the winning goal in a 1-0 win, he wasn't rewarded with any bonus, so that's a factor worth considering ahead of game week 2. Nevertheless, in his 3 games versus Burnley since he arrived at Arsenal, he has scored 6 goals. Burnley kickstarted their season with that 3-0 home win against Saints, but it wasn't for their opposition's lack of trying. Burnley conceded 14 shots in that game, 6 of those in the box, so it could take a Nick Pope masterclass to keep Aubameyang out. In Aubameyang's last 3 home games, which included last season, he averaged 6.3 points. It's the same as Mo Salah. That wraps up our Game Week 2 captaincy picks. Good luck for the weekend.